Senator Black.
Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Today I rise to speak about an increasingly concerning issue, the mental health of Canada's farmers. This has been a challenging few years for Canadians, but especially farmers and producers. Food insecurity is rising, inflation is pressuring families, flooding and drought have afflicted vital agricultural regions across this country, and our economy has been battered in our post-COVID reality. But Canada's farmers remain resilient. New funding programs and promising bills like C-234 offer some relief to the sector. Farmers have sustained Canadians both in the economy and by maintaining supply chains, even in volatile times. I applaud the many farmers and producers who have remained adaptable and determined in the past years, managing and overcoming regulatory burdens, labour shortages, and increasing financial and emotional costs. Farmers have been there for Canadians and the world, putting food on our table 3 times a day. There are, however, concerns that are presenting themselves. Despite continuing to overcome these challenges, farmers are facing greater strains that inevitably affect their mental health. A recent study in 2020 of over 1,100 Canadian producers found that 57% of farmers faced anxiety, 45% faced unhealthy levels of stress, and 35% lived with depression. There is hope, however, colleagues. Among other support organizations, new investments into the Canadian Centre for Agricultural Wellbeing will help that organization spread awareness of and multiply the resources available within the agricultural community. As we work to reduce the stigma, I applaud groups like this that work to support Canada's producers, processors and farmers through some of the most turbulent and challenging times in their lives. Farmers remain resilient and determined, fellow senators. They continue to feed Canada and the world and face ever-changing norms. It's important that we continue to support them as they do so, whether that be by promoting and encouraging new programs, buying locally grown foods when and where possible, celebrating the 20th Annual Food Day in Canada in August, or advocating for their mental health. I hope that we as senators can continue to speak of their dedication to this country and the world here in the Red Chamber. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech.